Samuel Barnes Jaffe. I played Friedrich Engels in Manifesto.
Hi, I'm Kae Fujisawa. I directed, edited, and other chores to create the film Manifesto.
Hi, I'm Bruce Bonafede. I'm the author of Manifesto.
Hi, I'm Elena Denisova-Clark. I played Marianne and I produced Manifesto.
Hi, I'm Kenneth Scott Thompson. I played Karl Marx in Manifesto.
Hi, I'm Stephen Sorrentino. I didn't play anything. I agree that this was it was a lot of different things, and I know you guys had all kinds of challenges, but you got through it because it's a French farce, it's a love triangle, it's a love story, it's a comedy. There's a lot going on in this very short film, so congratulations on pulling it off, man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good job. Go ahead, Kenneth.
It helps when you have good writing and good directing.
It does. I've always said that.
And good actors.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
great actors, yes. We need great actors.
let me just get a couple questions first, and then you can answer, and then I can figure something out. So was this all done on Zoom or Skype or something?
It's on Zoom. It was on Zoom, always, yeah.
So what a challenge,
Yeah.
you know? Because when you're talking to you, you're talking to you. If you're talking to him, but he's not looking at you, you're looking. So that was the only thing that was a little confusing, but I got it within the first minute and a half. I'm like, okay, this is Zoom. And this was real-time Zoom, right? You didn't edit?
Actually, I did editing.
What'd you do?
On the recording day, I took maybe 3 takes for, capturing everybody at once.
Right,
Then
okay.
I took focusing on each of the actors, 3 takes. So like total about 6 takes.
Okay.
And I picked, it's like same as film editing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It was your choices at the end to close-ups, the full cam was great. It's such a challenge not to have the people in the same room, because as an actor myself, if you're not getting anything from somebody, or you're at least not focusing, but you guys are up in the know now because you were getting something back, and there was a lot going on comedy-wise too, more than I expected. It's funny. I mean, reactions and your timing. Some of the timing was true French farce. Blah blah blah. I grew up with Jerry Lewis and stuff, and I worked with some people like where their timing is old school, Borscht Belt, kind of Yiddish theater timing, and it was in this piece, which is frightening, honestly.
Bruce's script is wonderful always. I directed his, short play called Have Won't Travel, right? And, his script is like so well constructed, but simple and focused, pointed, for one message, and it gives a lot of room for directorial, room and also acting room. So we enjoyed really working on this script.
Steve, I'm sure I'm even older than you, and I also grew up with Jerry Lewis and that sort of stuff. And so I write like that a lot. And then, but if it's very rare to find a director and a cast who can carry that off.
Yeah.
I read that. I wrote another play like that recently. I haven't seen it produced anywhere yet, but it calls for the exact same kind of approach, and I don't know if anybody will ever be able to do it. Right?
Bruce, for the record, this type of material with what you're writing, which is from my era, and I used to live next door to Jerry Lewis in Las Vegas, so I knew him very well, and we were friends. Red Skelter is things here up in this room, so that's my era, and that's why I so gravitated to this piece. First off, talk about a little light, subject matter. Karl Marx, really? The dawn of communism. It's not a barbershop, kids. It's communism. It was.
Well, I'm an advocate of the Mel Brooks attitude toward political comedy. Yeah. If you want to destroy Hitler, make fun of him.
Right. And he did it in '63. I guess.
Yeah.
Right. And it was brilliant. Great stuff. who's from the theater here? Because you're all theater actors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, we are all, theater people, yes.
Okay, so, Kai, how did you like directing theater people for camera?
There is no difference, actually. I directed as I direct theatrical work, but we have this limited frames.
Yeah.
And our challenge was, really to connect to each other beyond the, space and time zones.
Yeah.
And, so I think same thing, acting in theater, and actors will, know instinctively the spatial, difference.
Yeah.
So if you are on stage, you just project your voice and you are also in the presence. But when you are looking into the camera, you immediately adjust, instinctively. Yeah, so it's actors, work, and they did a wonderful job.
As a theater trained actor, I know a lot of theater actors can do television and film, but not every film and television actor can do theater. It's very different. You can take that big energy and then, and that's what happened here. So I could tell it was theater. Theater for the camera. Brilliant.
Cool.
Right.
That's awesome.
Kenneth, did you learn all those lines? That's a lot of dialogue here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
we had to to look natural.
Yeah. First you learn the
So
lines.
much natural.
Bruce, you bastard.
It was a challenge for sure.
Doesn't everybody know everything Karl Marx ever said?
I know.
What's wrong with you fascists? I mean, my God.
For me, it's coffee and cookies every morning. I don't know about you. So I know this was a challenge because everybody wasn't in the room, and as an actor, like I said, I feed off the other, and we all saw that. But you guys still had chemistry, which is almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. That we worked on focal points. The gaze, the direction. We worked on that to create the illusion that they are in the same space. Yeah.
Hard, man.
It worked. Yeah.
It worked. So that
It worked. Yeah.
In terms of the connection, we worked a lot on the, actually character studies, to connect as characters. And
this was a play, and you guys just videotaped it because it felt like it was already, hashed out between people. Like you were all in the same room on Thursday, and then on Saturday you decided to put it together on Zoom, but there was chemistry. Which again, that's probably why everybody was focused on your film and just go, "Did you see that?" It was like 9 people watched the film and just, you won. So it was that tight. Thank you.
And chemistry among these 3 actors.
Right.
Was perfect for this play.
Okay, so do you know each other? Have you worked in the same room? Kenneth, Elena, and Samuel? No.
Never.
Sam, I know Kae and Elena already. I've worked with them previously.
I had never worked with any of them. They found me through a studio archive and reached out, and I jumped in, and
That's
my first interaction with everyone.
Where else have you put this film?
So we won in Manhattan Reps Film Festival
Great.
last
4
year.
awards. We got 4 awards.
Yes, we won really we just killed it. So we won in few categories in Manhattan Film Reps Festival last year in October. So we won the best film and the category of the best actor and what else?
Best director,
and
best director and best ensemble.
Yes.
Oh.
Total 4. Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, deserved it. Really did. And for me, I didn't see this as a comedy when because I was the first person to watch it before the other judges. And then I'm just like, okay, it doesn't appear like it's going to, start out as a comedy, because it's like, okay, here we go. We're going to go for a history lesson. And then it's funny. And then the reactions. So it's the writing, and I got to say, hand in hand with the actors. And then, of course, your editing and sticking it together.
Okay.
As a theater person, honestly, I mean, it'd make a great film, especially if it was with a budget and backgrounds and period, especially. But it's a play. It really is a play, and you should somewhat make it into an hour and change. It would play beautifully because it's funny, farcy, and the love triangle, and oops, sorry. Anyway, let's go back to the writing of it. It's especially with these actors. You know what I mean? Have you thought about that?
I think about it because I've submitted it to lots of 10-minute play festivals, but no luck so far. But there are only 10,000 playwrights submitting to 10-minute play festivals. That's probably
but to hell with everybody. And I've never, I never thought that. I always said, nah, it's good they'll like me instead. So
well, yeah, I think that too. And then I get the rejection letter. But
rip it up and throw it out. Back in.
But yeah, I mean that's been my plan, but it hasn't come to fruition.
It will.
But if we could put together a show where these 4 people collaborated on a production, I'd be thrilled.
Where are you guys located?
Oh, all over.
New York, right?
All over. I'm in New York.
Okay, Elena, you're in New York?
I'm in New York, yes.
Kenneth?
I'm in North Carolina.
How dare you?
I'm out of New York.
I'm in Palm Springs, California.
Good lordy.
Yeah.
And where are you from?
I'm from Japan. I lived in New York for a long time, and I'm back to Japan for now. Yeah.
Okay.
But there is no difference. I directed a theater play performed in Manhattan this June from Japan.
Wow.
I can do anything.
Yeah.
There is no limit. Yeah.
Good for
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
So, Samuel, what's your background? What's your the faith, the expression? Good stuff, man.
Oh, thank you. I went to SUNY Purchase for college.
You're kidding me. That's hilarious.
Yeah. I graduated.
I love Purchase.
Oh, it's a great place. I love it so much.
Yes, sir.
I graduated in 2017, and I hit the city, and I've been splitting my time between theater and film a little bit, kind of trying to get back into it, and I've just been doing the thing here in the city for the past 5 years. I was home for the pandemic, but I took a lot of training classes and part of the one-on-one studio. The way I met them was through HB Studio, which I took classes at, in like 2019, I think.
All the way
Could
back.
be wrong about that. I know, it feels it's so forever.
I know. I'm writing stuff on Facebook about the 60s, and he's having a hard time remembering 2019.
I love
It's so weird.
That's good.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
What's 10 years from now? What do you think? What do you want to be? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea. I had so many thoughts and ideas of Broadway and regional theater, and I've recently been stepping my foot into there. I did a show out in Seattle. I did a show in upstate New York. Been kind of going around, dipping my toes and all that. But I met with someone who worked on American Idol for a really long time, and she was like, "Just let your career happen to you."
Yeah.
So I'm kind of on that.
Yeah. Just be prepared. That's all. That's the best. As a guy that hasn't stopped working since '75, just be prepared, do your homework, and see it, and then wait for it, and it happens.
Yep. And that's how I found this. So it works out in some ways.
Good job. Kenneth, is there theater by you in North Carolina?
There is there's some very small pockets. A lot of it's for kids, and so I'm just actually I post pandemic I'm just sort of reevaluating everything and just maybe I'll stay in theater and film. Maybe I'll go do something else.
Okay.
I really haven't figured out myself yet.
We don't want to lose you. Stay in.
Well, they,
Stay in.
but, North Carolina has a lot of North Carolina has a rich theater history.
Yeah, I know.
You have the Lost Colony, the outdoor drama, and the Institute of Outdoor Drama, I believe, was founded here as well.
You also have in Richmond. How far are you from Richmond? 2 hours?
Virginia?
Yeah, Richmond, Virginia.
3 hours, I think.
Okay, because there's a ton of television there. There's The Walking Dead. You know that they did The Walking Dead. I did a film there, Dope Sick. A small part. But there's a lot of stuff there. They're doing a lot of but that area in Atlanta, of course, there's television and film. So it's a lot. Oh, what do we say? Did we say something, Bruce? Elena, what's the next step, kid?
For me or for Manifesto?
First for Manifesto and then for you.
All right. So for Manifesto, I really would love to turn it to play it on stage, to stage it, and I'd love to be in the same cast with Sam and Kenneth, directed by Kae, so more people can see us. And so for the filming part of it, I'd like to make it as a feature short movie first, and then see how this idea can develop into something bigger. I personally came from that background where communism was a part of how we lived our society. I'm from Soviet Union. I was born there, and I was born and raised in Soviet Union, Russia, and I understand very well how it works out, what happens, and so I want to share this kind of world with other people to make them understand and see what's there.
I mean, Kae, if you worked with the most bare minimum and you made a piece of art,
Yeah.
so you win.
So I was fortunate, Elena sent me like a script in June 2021. I started casting, and we worked on this 3.5 weeks, rehearsing, total maybe 19 hours, and then we had, filming in one day in, what was that? It was like late July.
Late July, yes. Because I had to travel.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, 2 hours maybe filming. Yeah, and then I started learning how to use editing program, and started finished editing and submitted to the first film festival, right? And we really, it was like the unknown journey for us. Just we wanted to do something under the pandemic, something motivating us as an artist, performing artist, keep going. And you gave us this opportunity to be seen, to a wider range of the audience.
I totally get it. So here's what I would do. I would make this first, like you said, into a real film with everybody in the same room with set, and do it a little longer. Do a half hour or 25 minutes into a short. Mm-hmm. So really make it, and Kae, you know what I'm talking about. Make it into a beginnings, middles, and ends, entrance and exits. Something to cut to, backgrounds, and real location. I think this will be a beautiful piece, especially because it's period. Mm-hmm. Everybody beard already in real time. Just whatever. But Elena, I'm happy to help you any way I can. Anybody at the festival. Our job here. We put this together because first off, I do a lot of mentoring with young actors and young performers, scholarship in Las Vegas, the Gateway Arts Foundation. My thing is to give back and to connect. So if I have somebody that I know that is doing something that can help you as actors, as producers, as directors, as writers, that's what we're here to do. So, we only have X amount of time on this planet, especially in the arts. So give back, connect, and everybody should work and enjoy their life in the arts.
This is wonderful.
Appreciate that.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Great attitude. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. So congratulations, and I hope you're in the finals because I'd love to meet you all in real life.
Of course,
Yay.
we hope so.
Very soon. Kai, I want you to Japan.
Come to Japan.
Been to Tokyo several times.
Yeah.
I love Japan. I'll be in the Philippines in a couple of months, and then I'm in Australia, then I'm in Singapore, then Malaysia.
Oh, then stop by. Just, stop by.